Hello everybody and welcome back to FS22 Mining on the wonderful map of Azura. It is a cold and chilly December here in game as it is in real life. And yes, we are still chilling at £183,000. And as well, I hope you are all having a very wonderful December, and I hope it is not too cold or too wet where you are, or too snowy. And if it is snowy, just let you know I'm very jealous, and I know certain the wonderful wife is also very jealous of the snow. However, I'm still very unwell. I've no idea what's wrong. However, I am very sick, and it is not very fun. I'm also spilling all over the ground. Great fun. But we're back, yes, and in today's episode, what we plan on doing is selling a trailer load or two and then buying our next large piece of equipment. Our first, I'm thinking first excavator. I sort of want to get away from the breaker, which is the skid steer, because we do struggle to break as much material as we actually need. You know, the telehandler is fine for now. I think, yes, it is quite slow to load. Yes, I would rather load a bit faster. However, I think we can manage a little bit of a slower loading speed at the minute, and we go for something that can break the rocks just that little bit more quickly, and it can break the back ones and the front ones at the same time. I think that's what we do. I'm not too sure though, and if you would rather me do something else, let me know in the comments below, because at the end of the day, this is all about you guys, and I want to make sure you guys are enjoying the series as well. The other option is we buy a wheel loader. You know, we buy a 10,000 litre bucket with a wheel loader, and then we can load this truck in 3 scoops. 3 buckets, and that just means, you know, we're getting pumping, absolutely pumping out truck loads of this material, which means we're just making a crazy amount of money very quickly. So that is another option. That is kind of an option I am swaying towards. However, the wheel loader I would like is 350k. So that's basically almost double what we have. In fact, it's just under double of what we have right now. So that would take quite a while to get to. And I don't know if that's what I want to do, or if I buy something just that little bit cheaper. There is a Hitachi one with a 10k bucket, and that's for 110, so we can afford that now. Just not really the one I want to go for, but at the end of the day, it would make efficiency, you know, a lot better. It would make this a lot faster. So that's sort of what I'm swaying up between right now. It also means then we can go for a larger dumper, you know, something with 50k litre, 50,000 litre capacity. Just means, you know, we're doing that in 5, not 10, in the aspect of if we had the telehandler. But obviously we are keeping the telehandler, and we are keeping the lever here. We're not selling any of our other equipment now. I did sell the tractor, but that was so we could upgrade. But I don't think we're going to be selling any of the equipment we have right now, because it will be probably needed later on, especially when we go to start moving to places. Because if we're going to a place which is quite remote, I don't particularly want to be taking massive equipment up steep hills or in very small spaces, so this small equipment would definitely be helpful there. But we are going to crack on with our first load of the day. 38,000 litres should net us close to 40k, or just under 38. Can't really remember how it goes, but I know it's not too bad. We do have our lights on. It is, you know, 10 to 9 in the morning in December, so it is definitely getting up there for time and how chilly it is. So I don't think the mine will be running much more this winter, because we will most likely be frozen out. However, at the minute we're still good to go, so it is all hands on deck at the minute. However, we are going to get over 200k, so that is the first time we have ever been over 200k on this episode. So we made 40k. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So 223. What can we afford? If we did one more, we can afford a Volvo. That's 252 for the smaller one, which we should be able to get, you know, a 7 or 8k bucket, I think, with that. If we go into wheel loaders, so it should be that one really, but we could get away with that one, which is obviously 10k litres, and that's all we have for those. So the options are 5 or 10 for a high tip bucket. I think if we went with that one for the smaller one, we would flip it. I think it would have to be that one, so there's no real point in doing that, unless we can obviously get the bigger one, which is 300k, so that's 2 more loads for us. We also have then the option of this one, that's 350, so that's 4 loads extra, and then we can afford that one, which would be quite nice to be able to have. Quite like it. We also have this Hitachi 10k bucket, quite a nice one. Would definitely speed things up around here. And then we also have the option of some of the excavators I would like to invest in as well. So that's sort of what we're tying up at the moment. We can also afford this one, and that would take the 10k bucket. I think it might be a little bit sketchy, but that is another option. But I am eyeing up very much the Hitachi. I'm also eyeing up the JCB. I like both options of those two, but now I've realised that's only four trailers away. We could just wait out an episode or two and then just buy the really nice bits of kit straight off the bat, really, because obviously there's no leasing involved, so I would just lease it. I would lease all the big equipment, but this is hardcore, so I'm not allowed. So I'm thinking 4 buckets, we can do roughly 3 in a video if we're really quick, if we don't do what I've just done. So we can get 2 in this video, which means we're 2 away from being able to afford it. And that's if the price doesn't go down. If the price goes down, then it will be more. If the price goes up, it will be less. But we will crack on straight away. We have a goal now. I think we're just going to go straight for that cat, because that's 2.5 buckets. So that would definitely be the most efficient option. And then we can go for the JCB, because I want the JCB to rock a breaker, you know, the jackhammer. And then I'm going to use the cat 349, I think, as the main shovel, main excavator on this. But at the same time, you don't really need one. We have a wheel loader, you know, which will hold 14k litres, and that would be more than enough to fill, you know, 50,000 litre haul trucks, no bother at all. So we could just go, you know, continue with a wheel loader, a breaker, and then just then haul trucks, and that would be a way of doing it as well. I'm not too sure, so I will leave that, guys, up to you. When we have the money, what should the main loading mechanism be? Should it be a wheel loader or an excavator? You guys pick and let me know in the comments below, and the one with the most amount of comments, you know, wheel loader or excavator, will win. And that's what we will do. Apologies, everybody. I feel like I have eaten glass. Obviously, do not do that. I haven't eaten glass, but that's how my throat feels. It does not feel pleasant. So I'm just going to have a little sip, little drink, while we wait for this to load. Very nice. But we are going to crack on. We'll get this one done, get it sold, see how much money we made, and if we made more or less than the last one. But I'm hoping we can afford that next episode. You know, at the end of next episode sort of thing. That's my goal. But there should be one more after this. I think 1 or 2 more after this. And then we will be all good to get selling. I'm going to go over to the other side, just help out our little JCB over there, just so we can actually reach some more things. So that's what I was thinking. The excavator just means we can have a bit more reach, we can break more stuff, because obviously if we're doing 14,000 litres per bucket, that little skid steer is going to be run absolutely ragged at just trying to keep up with it. But I feel like if we did that, we would be loading, you know, 4 or 5 trucks in a video, no bother at all, and I think that might be the smartest way to go. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight under, pick that stuff up, and I don't know if this is full. I have a feeling it is. Have a look. Normally it just stops, but it's not stopping, because it's got like 5 litres till full. Or apologies, 95 litres. So we're going to make a little bit less on this one, I think. But that doesn't really matter. Oh, hit a rock. But yeah, we also have all our hangars, so we can store our things during the winter. So the next video actually will probably be the last one well, no, it won't be the last one of the year. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I am chatting the waffle. Let's see how much this takes us up by. If I've done the math correctly, it should be around 60. There you go. Okay. The next one will take us to 300. Oh no, so it's going to be 3 more. It'll be 3 more. Because the next one will take us to 300, then the next one after that will take us to 340, and then the next one after that will take us over the 350 mark. As long as it all stays the same price. Hopefully the price goes up, so we make more for less. But our luck in these series sometimes isn't the best when it comes to that sort of thing. So, but yeah, so that is us. Unfortunately out of time. So, like I said, the current competition that is running is, do we buy the Cat 982 XE? This with a 14,000 litre bucket. We'll load our haul truck within 3 scoops, 2.5 almost, and yes, do we buy that one, or do we buy the Hitachi with a 10,000 litre? Okay, they're the two. So if you pick the wheel loader, pick Cat or Hitachi, and then if you pick excavator, it will be the JCB 220X excavator, and that will run, because of how small the buckets are, they are utterly useless. We will run a breaker on it and continue with the telehandler. Or, actually, just thinking about it now, that's 190. So if we got to 300, if we did one more bucket load, we could buy that and that. So they're your 3 options: Cat, Hitachi, JCB, or Hitachi and JCB. You guys pick in the comments below, let me know, and that is what we will do. But I just want to say very, very quickly, let's turn all the engines off, save for the planet. Thank you all so very much for everybody who has subscribed within the last few days. I really, really do appreciate it. You guys are making my dream come true, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you have done. I hope you guys keep continuing to enjoy the content I'm producing. As well, if you haven't joined the Discord, please do. You know, we've got over 60 members now. and every single one of them is very, very friendly, very, very nice. All of them play games, so if you come in and you want to play a game, just put it in the general, go, guys, anybody got this game, anyone up for a game? 9 times out of 10 you'll get a response, and then you have a new gaming buddy, right? That's what the Discord's about. It's about making friends and just chilling out with a bunch of people who also play games. You also have the added bonus you can get to talk to me. I'm in there every day. And as well, if you are part of the Discord, you can join us on our YouTube series. You can join me on Azura, Yukon, the pipe layers. You can join me on them all as long as you're within the Discord. But that's everything from me today, guys. So thank you all so very much for watching. Remember, I love you all so very much. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!